Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today is going to be candy apples. So I already cleaned the apples and it sat for the 48 hours. So now what you're going to do is clean the sap and the wax off of it with a damp washcloth. You're basically just going to wipe it all off. Then you're going to get your stick or whatever you're going to use to put into your apple, and you're just going to poke it in really hard. And then you're going to take your damp cloth and wipe it again to make sure you got all the juices off, because that will cause bubbles when it's time to dip it. Then you're going to start with 1 cup of sugar, another cup of sugar, a half a cup of water, and then a half a cup of corn syrup, I'm going to get it all out. And then you're going to take your spatula and you're going to mix it until everything is all dissolved. Just keep stirring and stirring and stirring. And then once that's done, you're going to put it on medium heat and you're going to stick your candy your candy thermometer in it. And you're just going to watch the temperature rise. And then once your temperature reaches 300, that's when you will take your thermometer out. So we're not quite there yet. So now it's at 300, so you're going to take it out. You're going to take your pot off the hot burner. And now it's going to be time to add your color. Today I was trying to get gold candy apples. So this time I didn't measure, I just squeezed until I found the shade of gold that I needed. And you're going to just keep mixing. And keep mixing. And you're also going to wait till the bubbles kind of calm down once you get it to where you want it. So this is how it turned out. Just keep mixing. And now on to the next color. So it's 1 cup of sugar, 2 cups of sugar, 3 cups of sugar, 1 cup of water, and a half a cup of corn syrup. And then now you're going to get the spatula. Oh, and you're supposed to stir it, but I didn't show that part. So then you put it on medium heat, and then you put in the thermometer. And you just wait till the temperature rises to 300. Then once it hits 300, you take it off the burner, and you're going to add in the white. And you're going to stir. And you keep stirring until it comes all together. Then once it's all together, you're going to add in your next color. So now you're going to grab your pink and you're going to add a little bit of pink in there. And then a little more. And now you're going to stir.
Mom.
And you're going to keep stirring. Stir, stir, stir. And if you're satisfied with your color, you're going to stop stirring and wait for some of the bubbles to calm down before you start to dip. And then you also spray your cookie sheet with some vegetable oil spray or butter spray, so this way the apples doesn't stick to your candy. So your apples doesn't stick to the tray. And once you're ready, you're going to tilt the pot, put the apple in, and then give it a spin. Then you lift it up. Give it a little twirl. You can scrape the bottom if you like, and then place onto the cookie sheet. Then on to the next apple. Tilt the pot, give it a twirl, a spin, whatever you want to call it. Lift up. And voila. And that's how they came out. So now we're on the last color. And that's 2 cups of sugar. A half a cup of water. Half a cup of corn syrup. And now you're going to stir. Mix, 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 mix. And keep stirring. Keep stirring. And now you're gonna put it on some medium heat. I'm going to place your candy thermometer in. You're going to watch the heat rise. And we want to get it to 300. This one went a little more than 300, so make sure when it's at 200, you watch it because it'll rise very quickly. So you're going to spray your cookie sheet. You're going to add your white. And you're going to stir. Notice how the white is a little beige, and it's because it went way above the 300, so I guess it kind of like burnt a little, but it's still okay. So now you're going to take your color and going to add your color, which is yellow. Now you're going to mix it all together. I'm going to keep stirring. I was looking for like a bright yellow, but because the candy mix had a little burnt, the white came out beige. So the yellow is going to come out like a mustard color. And now it's time to dip, so you're going to tilt the pot, put the apple in, and give it a little spin. And give it a little scrape on the side. And now onto the next apple. Tilt the pot, give it a spin. And on to the next apple. Tilt the pot, put the apple in, and give it a spin. And if you notice like the whole apple is not covered, you can go ahead and give it a second dip. And place it on a cookie sheet. And this is how they came out. Voila. I tried to do the little swirls on this one, but I need more practice on that. Voila.